What is up, YouTube? Just rolling up on Sullivan Goodwill, and it looks like the truck just arrived, so I'm super excited. Hopefully they unload it pretty quick for us, but we shall see what we can find in here today. So it is Veterans Day, and I wasn't sure if they were open, so I did call them, and they said they are, so hopefully they bring out some good stuff on Veterans Day. Not sure if people donated a lot over the weekend, so hopefully they have. And today is Purple Day. I'm in my favorite section of the store, and I just went through all of these racks, and the only thing that I found was this cloth nativity, and it's by Roman Ink, and it's actually a vintage set here, and I thought it was going to do really well. But unfortunately there's several listed and none sold, and so with that I think we're gonna go ahead and leave it. It's too bad because it was only $4.99. All right, here I am in the games and books area, always looking for the vintage golden books. Unfortunately they don't usually have too many of those, and if they did, they're kind of mixed in, which is a bummer, but definitely be on the lookout for those. I did come across this bag of, it's called Love Every, which is so funny because I never heard of this brand until there was a commercial literally last night, and my husband's like, what? Love Very? Love, oh, it's Love Every. But anyways, I thought that was kind of random, never heard of it. And there is a bag of these, the Connector Play Guide, and it looks like these do pretty well, so for $4.99 we're grabbing them. Alright, way down here on the bottom, I notice a Texan Hold'em game, and it is by Radica, which is a really good company to look out for. Now, this one isn't crazy money. We are going to be paying $3.99, but it is Christmas time, and people are looking for these type of games, so this is definitely going to be a bread and butter. Oh, this is so pretty. Love this. Looks like it might be missing a lid, though. It is Glass Bake, which is a really good brand. It does have a little bit of wear, but that might clean up. I don't see any chips or cracks. Definitely feel the edges of your glassware. Make sure there's no chips, because sometimes it doesn't look like there is, and there is. So I think for $2.99 we're gonna go ahead and grab it. Alright, Christmas time is here, and I always love checking out all the Christmas stuff. See what they've got. And I like to look for the ornaments. And looks like we have an ornament right here. This one is actually Old World Christmas. Not a high-end brand, but it does look brand new in there. 2021, so definitely not older, but it is brand new. And it's only $2.99. Alright, check this out, guys. Totally vintage right there. Made in Japan. Product of LaFair and Sons Co. Never heard of that, but definitely vintage. And we are doing vintage Christmas, so if these aren't worth to flip on eBay, they are going on my Christmas tree. Alright, so it's kind of crazy over in the pots and pans area, but I did end up finding two really good pots. This one is a Salad Master, if you guys don't know that. They're famous for like their swirl here, and then always says Salad Master. If not, they usually have like a print that says Salad Master here. Now that one doesn't, because it has it on the handle, but if you see here on the bottom, it says Salad Master. I only went $1.99 for this. It is kind of rough, but I think it's still worth the pickup. And then the next thing I found was this cast iron pot. Now it is $10 and super heavy. Very good inside and out considering. And it is a 2-quart. It doesn't have a brand, but I still think being cast iron, it will do pretty good. In the purses area here at the front of the store, I came across this really unique bag, really cute stripe from John Romaine. I did look up this and it looks like his stuff can do pretty well, but this is very well worn, as you can see, and it looks like the stripe ones just don't do as well, so we're gonna leave it. They also had this lug bag, which is a really, really good brand to find, and today is Purple Day, so we lucked out with this because this is only gonna be $6.50. This bag should flip pretty good on eBay. It is getting chilly out here. We just went to the Sullivan Goodwill and now we are hitting up our local Goodwill here and see if we can find some more goodies to flip on eBay. Alright, the first thing that I'm going to check out are all of these clothing racks, so stay tuned to see what I find. Alright, so I came across these Servo King, I guess they're from Nordic Wear, which is a really good brand to look out for. There is a set of 4 of these, but they're asking $6.99 each, unfortunately. If they were probably around $2, I'd grab all of them and lot them up, because those would do pretty well as a set. But paying $7 is just a little too much. Maybe if they survive before half off day, I might pick them up for $3.50. So one of the things that I found, I usually don't pick up North Face that much, but this jacket's in really good condition. I think the colorway is what's going to sell it. Unfortunately, it is a size medium, which isn't a great size for men's, but I think this should bring a little bit more than bread and butter, maybe a little cinnamon on top. Alright, taking a peek at this one here, these cool gold polka dots. What do I see but a Tory Burch? Like what? I never find Tory Burch. I always wish I find the shoes. This is a really pretty dress and a decent size. I did spot one spot here, a little stain. I'm hoping to get it out. Actually, I think there's 2 stains there. They look kind of surfacey. I think I could probably get those out. I don't think I want to leave this, especially finding a silk Tory Burch. Like, that never happens. Sneaking a peek. Ooh, what do I see? But a Bird and Magic shirt. Double-sided. Barcelona 92. But then the date says 1988. Wow, that is pure vintage right there. Here is the tag. Salem Sportswear. Made in the USA. And check out that size. XL. What? Woohoo! Super stoked on this. I think my husband's going to be quite excited about this one. Sorry, honey. Probably going to put it on eBay. Checking out these shoes here. They really haven't had too many shoes, and we do have a lot. And I swore I would never buy a Dansko, but I cannot move these. But these ones are in excellent condition, and they're only asking $3.99. They didn't price them up, and I guess this colorway, Paisley Rainbow, does really well, so I'm not going to leave them. Ooh, are these some pink Uggs I see? Oh, yes, they are. Definitely legit with the Ugg on the bottom. Ooh, they did price them up to $12.99. This one definitely has a little wear on the ribbon there. But overall, they look pretty good. I think I'm going to go ahead and look these up and see if they're worth even picking up for $12.99. These are super cool shoes. I thought they were like kind of alligator or something like that, but I don't think they are. They are Robert Wayne, which I don't think I've ever picked up this brand, but they're size 12, and they didn't price them up. I cannot pass these up. They only put $3.99 on them. They do have a little bit of wear, as you can see, and they probably take a while to sell, but I don't think these are going to be that hard to photograph, list, and ship. So with that, they're going in the cart. This purse is super cute. It is by Capelli, which is not a great brand. Some stuff does okay, and I thought that this one would do really good because it's like kind of like the basket weave crochet style with all these beautiful beads. but it doesn't look like it does very well, so we're just gonna leave it hanging here. Checking out the kids' toy area, and I came across this Baby Alive, which I've done pretty well in the past. But as you can see, she's pretty dirty, and about, I would say 50 to 60% of the time, these do not work. So for $4.99, we're going to go ahead and leave her, but I might pick her up on half off day if I'm desperate and get her to work. Unfortunately, we can't test these here, and usually they leave the batteries in there and they're corroded. So with that, sorry baby, you're staying on the shelf. But I did find this Baby Alive potty seat. Now this goes good obviously with the Baby Alive, but I don't see the Baby Alive here today. It might come up sooner than later. But for now, we're going to go ahead and grab this for $1.99 since we'll probably pair it with a Baby Alive when we do get one. Alright, so this came out on a new stock card here, and I just picked up the other day. It's like a diffuser, so I definitely recognize this. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the diffuser itself, but I can buy this for a replacement. Somebody on eBay will want to pick it up, especially for $1.49. That's a no-brainer. So it's super loud over by the linens and stuff, so I thought I'd bring this over, but I did find this vintage Chatham blanket. As you can see, it is like pink and white, and I think I want to call this like horse something. I don't know. I want to say horse for some reason, but anyways, it's some sort of like plaid with the satin trim edge. Now Chatham is hit or miss. Some do well, some don't. I didn't see any listed or sold in this. Now I definitely will have to give it a little cleanup. And definitely has some fuzzies, but for $1.99, it's going home with this. Alright, I'd say that was a very successful day. Not only getting quite a few stuff at the Sullivan Goodwill, but also here at our local Goodwill. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you learned something new. And until next time, until I thrift by myself, see you on the flip side. As I was checking out, a new stock cart came out. And of course, I can't just leave without checking it out, right? So I did find a pair of Carhartt carpenter style jeans, which are a size 40, I believe. Yeah, 40-32, which is a really good size, really good condition. Also, I found a pair of Carhartt fire resistant pants, and they're in good condition as well. So I think we're going to go ahead and grab these. It is pant weather season, so with that, we'll grab them. My daughter and I ran into the Goodwill this morning, and I didn't honestly feel like videoing. I had our grandson, and I was kind of taking him around to show him toys and everything, and letting my daughter shop since she doesn't get to do that very often. So I thought I would just show you what I ended up picking up. So I got these really good condition. They're called Forsake, a new brand for me for sure. I believe they're a men's shoe, and they are the Phil Chukka. So like they're a Chukka boot. And like I said, they're both in really good condition. Have a little bit of wear, but not too bad. And who could pass up that $3.99? Like, really? So these are going to do extremely well for me. These were actually a last pickup. I was leaving the store, waiting for my daughter to check out, and I saw these, and I thought, I'm just going to look these up. They look quite unique, and I'm glad I did because they're worth some good money. So this was the only other thing that I ended up picking up. It is a Patagonia full zip jacket. It is navy blue, and unfortunately it is a size small, so not a great size, and it has quite a bit of pilling to it, but it is jacket season, so I thought, you know what, why not? It won't take too much to go over and get this thing cleaned up nicely, because Patagonia, as you guys know, does really well. So that's it. That's all that I wanted to show you guys. Back to the video. What is up, YouTube? Just pulled up to our local Goodwill. Yeah, don't adjust your screen. It is dark, cold, and raining, as you can see, but nothing is going to stop me from getting in here, see what we can find to flip on eBay for some good profit. Thrift along with me. Checking out this box of cards here. I was hoping that it had some vintage stuff in here, but I came across this really cool sketch that someone drew. If you guys guess, yep, must be Jesus. I think it's pretty good. Not too bad. Way better than I could draw. But yeah, I was hoping there was some vintage, but there's not, so fortunately I'm gonna have to leave that behind. Alright, so I came across 3 pairs of shoes. Now, the first one are these Vans right here. They are brand new without tags, but they're asking $14.99. If they survive and still here on half off day, I probably will grab these because they're quite unique. The second pair I considered purchasing were these Sorels. They are $9.99, but they're in pretty good shape. Looks like they only wore them like once, probably for the winter. But I think I'm going to go ahead and leave these. Again, if they're here on half off day, I might reconsider. And then the third pair, I think I'm actually going to pick these up. They're Sam Edelman's. Now, these aren't going to be high money makers at all, but they're a size 7, which is a good size, in good condition, so I don't have to clean them up much. And they're only $3.99. So with that, it's going to be a little bread and butter. Alright, so I just went through all of these clothing racks, not only on this side, but also on the other side, all the new ones. And the only clothing item that I found were 2 items. So this is the first one, which is a vintage 1999 Warner Brothers, 26 wide, so pretty good large size here. So it looks like someone just donated after Halloween, but really cool, and it's got the back. So I don't think this is going to be a huge moneymaker, but I just can't leave it, and it's in really, really good condition. So the second one I'm going to pick up is this Disneyland zip jacket, really good size, 2X. It is called Where Dreams Come True, I guess. And it just has the embroidery here, but I thought the sleeves looked quite unique. So as I was pulling it up, I noticed it was brand new with tags. And check out the back. It's got a little bit of embroidery there, and it's got a hood. So we're definitely snagging this for $4.79. I believe that's what they're going to charge us. Not sure how much it's going to go for, but it sold brand new for $65. So it's definitely got to be worth more than $5, right? A jacket that I considered picking up is called Kill Tech. Now it looks like there's a lot listed, not too crazy amounts sold. It is a size small women's. Now if it was a men's, I'd definitely probably be picking it up. But since it's a size small and we're just becoming into coat weather, I don't know if it would sell this winter. So with that, I'm going to leave it. All right, we only got about 15 more minutes to shop here. Let's see if we can find any more goodies to pick up. Okay, so I think I just found another thing that we're going to grab today. It is a food processor by Cordon Bleu. Now, here's just part of it. They want $3.99 for it, and I thought, wow, what a good deal, because it comes with these, but they're charging $3.99 for these as well. So I'm going to see if they will put them together and maybe charge less. Not sure, but even for $8, I think it's still going to be worth the pickup on that. Okay, here's one of those Insanity Max 30. They only want $2.99. It's one of those beach body. Usually you do find them brand new. It does look like some are sealed here. It looks like one of the CDs, also the nutrition guide, and then we have here the CDs themselves. Now it looks like they did open them, but based on what I know about this insanity, it's insanity to try to do it. So I think people would buy it with good intentions and then they just give up. We're going to go ahead and check to make sure all the CDs are here. All right, so it looks like they are, and we're only going to be paying $2.99, so I think I will go ahead and grab this. Now, you can't sell these on eBay. I'll have to put it on Mercari, but it's already got its box. It's going to be very easy to list and ship. Oh, I see a vintage Santa. This is super cute. This is some kind of card. Looks like a Christmas card. I think it might be. This is adorable. I'm definitely going to be picking this up for personal use. I'm probably a broken record now, but I've been telling you guys I'm doing vintage Santa for Christmas this year, so this is going to be perfect. All right, I see some C's up ahead. And no, not C's candy. C's as in Coach. This is really cool. I actually picked up one not too long ago. Very similar to this, just definitely a different colorway. This one's got the lavender in there. They were asking $9.99 for it. So we're definitely going to look it over to see how it is inside. It's not too bad there. And you always want to look at the leather patch here. Make sure the stitching is really good and it's got its numbers. You can always look up these last numbers to see if it is a legit Coach, but just from what I'm seeing, it looks really good to me. Doesn't have its little Coach hanging tag, unfortunately. You definitely want to look at the stitching on the strap as well. It looks really good to me, so I think we might bite the bullet and pay $10 for this Coach purse. Kind of funny because right beside it is a Tommy Hilfiger purse and they want $12.99. Go figure. $12.99 for Tommy Hilfiger and $10 for a Coach. Goodwill, you've gone cray cray.
Catch you on the flip side.